Are you concerned for your own safety?
Not really. I'm really concerned for our country. We have a great country. We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics, and we're going to get that problem solved. I'm only concerned for the country. Yeah.
Mr. President, how do you want to see your supporters respond to this? Charlie Kirk was a big advocate of nonviolence and free speech on campus. How do you want your supporters to respond, sir?
I think that way. He was an advocate of nonviolence. That's the way I'd like to see people respond.
Did you speak with his family?
Say it?
Did you speak with his family this
I
afternoon?
did. I spoke to Erica, his wife, and we had a long talk, and she's devastated. She is absolutely devastated, as you can imagine.
Are you concerned?
President Charlie Kirk, have you any voting intervention of Charlie behind the Charlie Kirk assassination?
I don't know what you said.
What do you think about the people?
When, Mr. President, are you planning to bring both presidents, the president of Congo, Felix Tshisekedi, and president of Rwanda?
They're coming soon. They're coming soon. And as you know, I spoke to their foreign ministers. They were here a couple of weeks ago, as you remember. And they'll be coming soon. The presidents are coming first.
Mr. President, this week, Mr. President, I witnessed more than 60 people in DRC Congo were killed. There is people affiliated with ISIS. Terrorist groups are taking advantage because of the situation going on because of the war. So what is your word for Congolese people?
Well, we're going to be talking to them. As you know, we are talking to them. It's a very violent place. It's very, very violent. For a long time, it's been going on for 30 years, 35 years even, they say. But we're going to handle it. Thank you.
Are you concerned they haven't found the shooter?
Any reaction on the recent drones in Poland?
I can't understand.
Mr. President, what do you think about the media that justify the murder of Charlie Kirk?
I think it's terrible. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Why haven't, Mr. President, why haven't they found the shooter yet, Mr. President? Are you concerned that it's been 24 hours?
Well, I hear they're making big progress, and we'll have to see what happens.
Do you have any indication of the shooter's motivation, sir?
I have an indication, yeah, but we'll let you know about that later.
What are you going to do about the Russian attack in Poland? You spoke with Uzbekistani president, and this last Sunday you sent greetings to Kazakhstan. UN General Assembly is upcoming. Are you going to meet with the presidents of Central Asian countries?
President where?
Central Asian countries, Kazakhstan.
I will be, yeah. They're very good people, and I will be doing that, yes. I'd rather not say. I think progress is being made. He's an animal, total animal. And hopefully they'll have him and they'll get him. What he did is disgraceful. Charlie Kirk was a great person, a great man, great in every way, especially with youth. And what he did, what this man did, was disgraceful. So hopefully we'll have him and we will deal with him very appropriately.
What's your reaction to Russian drones?
Could have been a mistake. Could have been a mistake, but regardless, I'm not happy about anything having to do with that whole situation. But hopefully it's going to come to an end.
Mr. President, in Brazil, Bolsonaro was just found guilty by the Supreme Court. You've been very clear that you would apply sanctions. Are you thinking further sanctions to Brazil because of this Bolsonaro?
Well, I watched that trial. I know him pretty well. Foreign leader. I thought he was a good president of Brazil. And it's very surprising that that could happen. That's very much like they tried to do with me, but they didn't get away with it at all. But I can only say this. I knew him as president of Brazil. He was a good man. And I don't see that happening.
I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
How do you think Israel's attack in Doha will affect the hostage deal?
You better say it a little bit more. Where are you from?
I'm from Israel. Channel 14 is like
go ahead, do it
Israeli
again.
Fox.
Do it again.
How do you think Israel's attack in Doha will affect the hostage deal?
Well, hopefully it won't affect it at all. We want the hostages out. and we want him out soon. Hopefully it won't affect him.
Thank you so much.
Mr. President, my condolences to you, sir. My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure. And I just see all the trucks. We just started, so it'll get done very nicely, and it'll be one of the best anywhere in the world, actually. Thank you very much.
Your message to young people.
You have one when you're in New York. Will you get to meet with Mayor Adams when you're in New York? Do you expect to?
I don't expect to. I would, but I don't expect to.
Do you have one favorite memory of Charlie?
Many favorite memories. He was just a great guy. I've never seen a person that was a little bit older get along so well with youth. He got along with young people. I've never seen anything like it, and he really helped me a lot. I did very well, as you know, with young people, and he was a big factor. How are you? All right?
Well, thanks. How are you?
Are you going to go to Charlie Kirk's funeral, sir?
I will be.
You will. Do you know when that will be?
I believe it's in Arizona, and they've asked me to go, and I think I have an obligation to do that.
Do you know when that will be?
I'm hearing I hear next weekend.
After your trip?
I'm hearing next weekend.
Are you frustrated that they have not caught the perpetrator yet?
Well, I hear they're making great strides, Maggie. I hear they're making great strides. You know, they have pictures and some other things, and they found the weapon, big factor. So they're very talented people. Let's see what happens.
Mr. President,
certainly, we hope we can do it soon.
do you have a reaction to the Brazilian Supreme Court convicting Bolsonaro?
I'm very happy about it. I know President Bolsonaro, not so well, but I know him as a leader of a country. And I always found him to be very straight, very outstanding. Actually, as a man, a very outstanding man. I think it's a terrible thing. Very terrible.
You condemn Russia flying drones?
Actually, I think it's very bad for Brazil.
Would you condemn Russia flying drones in Poland?
Well, I hear that what happened, as you know, where they were taken down and they went a little berserk. But regardless, yes, I would condemn, even for being near that line. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. That whole thing, I'm not happy about it.
If the Supreme Court says the tariffs are unconstitutional, if the Supreme Court says tariffs are unconstitutional, will the 550 investment agreement with Japan be cancelled?
Well, we have a great case, and everyone thinks it's going to be very successful. It's a great case. I don't see how anybody could be successful on that.
Great speech today. Yes. What is your message to other conservative influencers, podcasters, TV hosts, that they might be targeted by some of these radical groups?
Well, we have to be brave in life. You know, in all fairness, we have a life and we have to be brave. I probably shouldn't be out here talking to you, in all fairness, but we will be brave. And we have a great country. We have radical left lunatics out there, and we just have to beat the hell out of them.
Charlie was my boss.
She works for Charlie Kirk. She was Turning Point USA.
Charlie Kirk was my boss, and we're absolutely devastated. So I'm wondering if you have a message for our Turning Point USA family.
I do. It's a great family. They're great friends of mine. He was, I would say, nobody stronger for me than Charlie Kirk. This is a devastating moment for the country. And as you know, I'm giving him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the biggest award outside of the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's the civilian version of the Congressional Medal of Honor, and he deserves it, and I look forward to it. I'll be going to his funeral.
Do you have a favorite moment? Do you have a favorite moment with Charlie Kirk?
The overall person, the persona of Charlie Kirk. I mean, he was unbelievable, especially with youth. Now, he was a young guy, but older than the people he was even catering to. I've never seen anybody have such an impact on young people.
What was going through your mind today at delivering the speech at the Pentagon? What was going through your mind?
I felt so sad. Charlie was on my mind, even though the speech was initially about Charlie, and then we went on to, you know, September 11th. But more than anything else, Charlie was on my mind. You know, it's very fresh and a very horrible thing. He was a great man.
Mr. President, are you planning to? What is your message to the millions of? What's your message to the millions of young Americans who feel like their voice, their political voice, was snuffed out in a group?
Just hang in there. And I think Turning Point. I spoke with Erica, wife, and they have great people in Turning Point, and I think they're going to carry it forward. and they're going to make Charlie very proud, looking down on us all. But he was incredible. He really helped me with the election, too. We won youth. We did great with young people, which really doesn't happen very often with Republican candidates. You take a look at Mitt Romney and some of these others, they did so badly, and I did so well, and Charlie was a big factor. Thank you all.
Are you planning to go to UN General Assembly?
Prime Minister last week.